Okay, the next logo we're going to recreate is this Westinghouse logo, a stylized W inside a circle. And it's very important to us that these strokes have a consistent weight and are drawn at a consistent angle. And probably the easiest way to assure that is to start with a square and rotate it 90 degrees. And then use the scale tool to match the angles in those strokes on the W. Bump up the weight, match the template. And we can use the direct selection tool to eliminate that top point. And then the scale tool to downsize it. And then we can drag it to the right, holding down the Shift and Option keys to create a copy. We'll select both of our V shapes and group them together, Command G, or pull down from Object to Group. Next, we'll create the circles that rest at the top of that W. Using the Ellipse tool, we'll click and drag the Shift and Option keys down. And holding down the Shift and Option keys, we'll drag to the right. And Command D will create another duplicate. Now we'll select those three circles and group them. Again, Command G, or pull down to Group. We'll select the circle group and the W group below and use the Align tool to make sure those two elements are lined up together perfectly. Next, we'll create this thick stroke that underlines the W using the Line Segment tool. We'll click and drag. Give ourselves a black stroke. A black stroke with a rounded cap. And we'll bump the thickness up until it matches the template. And now we'll create the circle on the outside of the logo using the Ellipse tool, eyeballing the center of the logo. Click and drag out with the Shift and Option keys down. And we'll bring the thickness down until it matches the template. Now we'll select all of the elements we've created and use the Align tool to once again make sure everything's aligned along that vertical axis. The last step is to select all the objects in the logo, pull down to Object Path, Outline Stroke, and then use the Pathfinder tool to unite everything as one object. And we're done.